Hey guys, so today's video is a review video on the L'Oreal Matte Magique 12-hour Bright Matte Foundation. So this foundation came in this cardboard packaging. The foundation looks like this. It comes in this really cute bright pink tube, and the cap opens up and shuts very tightly. You can get the product out of the tube very easily, and of course it is travel friendly as well. I'm in the shade G5, which is the last shade available in this range, and this one has SPF of 11 PA++, and it also says that it has volcanic perlite infusion. The price of this foundation is 595 rupees for 30 ml of product. And on back of this outer packaging, it says that it gives 12-hour bright matte shower fresh sensation, and the texture is air light, the coverage is natural, it gives a semi-matte finish, and it gives 12 hours of staying power. So L'Oreal has launched 5 shades in this range, and this one is the last shade, and this one matches me so perfectly because it is very hard to find a foundation that matches dusky complexions. So I'm really happy with the shade range. So the texture is a thick liquid texture, and it blends out so well on the skin. So I did try this foundation with a brush, and I also used my fingers to apply this foundation, and I find that with your fingers you get a little bit of a higher coverage as opposed to using a brush. And because this foundation has light to medium coverage, I think using a sponge wouldn't be as wise as using your fingers, because the sponge would soak up all the product and you won't get much coverage out of it. So I recommend you to use your fingers to apply the product if you want coverage, or if you don't prefer a lot of coverage, you can of course go ahead and use your brush. And also this foundation dries up very fast, so it dries up within a few seconds of application. You don't have any play time with this foundation, so you have to be pretty quick while applying the foundation. So you have to work in sections, so maybe you can do one half of your face first and then move on to the other, and it gives such an even finish, and it doesn't look cakey or thick on the skin, and it feels super duper lightweight on the skin, which is what I love, because after applying this foundation you don't even feel like you're wearing some foundation. It is that air light, so the claim is pretty true. It is super light on the skin. Skin also can breathe out of it, so it is that light of a product. And the coverage, like I said, is light, but you do get a medium coverage when you try to layer it up. So I have a lot of pigmentation and spots on my face, so I just take a little bit more of the foundation and I just dab the product wherever I have my acne spots, and this manages to cover them all pretty well. And I also saw that this foundation doesn't cake up on the sides of my nose, which a lot of foundations do, so I'm pretty happy with that. For being such a matte foundation, it doesn't cake up at all, so that is a really good thing for me. The staying power of this foundation is phenomenal. It stays on forever on your skin, and my skin is extremely oily, and the most oiliest part of my face is the nose, so it gets pretty oily pretty quickly. But when I use this foundation, I see that I don't have any oiliness on my face at all. The only thing that happens is that my nose gets a little glowy after 4 to 5 hours, and there is no oiliness whatsoever. And I don't even think that you need powder to set this foundation. If you want, you can go ahead and dust some loose powder on your T-zone to prevent some oiliness. So I'm absolutely loving this foundation at the moment. I actually like it more than my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, because this is like hella matte and the Maybelline one is like a satiny matte finish, but this is what I call a matte foundation. It is super duper matte. So I highly recommend you guys to check this foundation out if you have extremely oily skin. I don't think people with normal to dry skin can try this foundation, because I think it will be a lot more matte for your liking. So anybody with combination to extremely oily skin can absolutely try this foundation. I think you will love this foundation. So if I have to rate this product out of 5, I'm gonna give it full 5 marks for this, because this is such a great product at such an affordable price point. So yeah, so that is it for the review. Now I'm just gonna play the demo where I apply one side of my face with a buffing brush and the other side with my fingers. Yeah, so let's get started with the demo. So that is it for my review on the L'Oreal Matte Magique 12-hour Bright Matte Foundation. So I highly recommend this foundation for all you girls with oily skin type. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up, comment down below in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. The subscribe button is right underneath this video which says subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye.